How's it going, everybody? I believe we're all set here. I actually just learned that I have not turned on my PlayStation since the last time I played this, so I don't actually know where I died. All I know is that the noises above and below me are indicators that something is lurking nearby. So, yeah, let's just jump into another session of Alien. I also learned that I'm not even, I think I'm right below the halfway point. Right before is probably a better descriptor. So, who knows what any of this means here. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're returning to Taylor with medical supplies. Still, I feel like we've been doing that forever. Exit to synthetic fluid plant. Assume we're going to fight a whole bunch of no. I assume we're going to encounter a bunch of synthetics, which I've heard is bad parts of the game. Is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, this is where. Right? I don't think so. This is where I just came from, I think. Yeah, this is where I just came from. What? Area exit. Yeah. So I didn't die last time I saved. Learning. This way, everyone get killed by.
Can't remember the last time I slept. Just need to see the family.
Hello?
I get someone from Siegs and Synthetics to look at my Android. I've just worked a 24-hour shift helping out with trauma patients, and I'm the dentist. Waits once every one of them moved out of the hospital, and no one is telling me anything. If I'm going to be pulling down these kinds of hours, I need some extra help. I've got an Android down here with perfectly adequate programming, but he's been gathering dust because apparently the same model started acting up on the other side of the station. What the hell is going on? This place, get someone down, down here now before I make an official complaint. To remember how to play again. Here. Never have too many med kits. Fighting. Gonna be fighting a bunch of synthetics. Huh. Crazy. Let's throw a flashbang in. Horribly screw it up.
Is there someone there?
Yes. Is that who I've become? Who murders? Alien even care I'm here? Anybody cared that I... I feel bad that it killed people. Had to. To be fair, how come no one's told me none of this is working? God, there's always something. Why didn't anybody tell me none of this is working? Oh my. Got one person watching this. Blank screen. As always, apologies that none of this stuff works. Stuff. Always something. Hey, there we go. Well, all you saw was nothing, because you just saw the loading screen. I can't believe no one, my one viewer, did not say anything. Well, that's not their job. My job's to do it right. So, check to make sure the sound was all working. I just assumed that showing stuff that the video was working. Okay. Banging on all cylinders always takes 15 minutes of your time. Apps. Nothing here. Yeah, I think you're supposed to, like, back to these areas and stuff, and so... That's why... Oh, convoluted. I feel like... Hey, press... There's really nothing in here. They really go to the... Yeah. Okay, go. Exit to... Deal with that. Somebody's still here. Here to... That's why I can't proceed. Yes, I did. I just didn't pick that up. We'll find our way out of here. What we're supposed to do. This kills me. Need a helmet. Oh boy. Yeah, it is. The exit to the synthetic fluid. Point. Okay. How do they get attacked by? You know more. Need to have a camera? From the game. What's this been here? What's this? camera. I don't think I needed to kill those people. Coming right after me. They're not going to ask me questions. Camera. I don't know. Power. I can't believe I saved it just to do this today. For 30 minutes, half the time I wanted to play, and I didn't even show you 15 of it because I didn't realize it wasn't working. This is the good stuff. Always a save point right there. Neat.
I sent you a clear directive not to land on station.
I told you we didn't hear your message. We understood you would be...
Hey,
Identify yourself.
Ripley, from the Torrens.
Relax, kid.
What the hell is going on here, Marshal? Where's the security forces?
You're looking at them.
I've seen the creature. What is it?
I don't know. Something brought here by Marlowe, the captain of the Anisadora.
The ship that found the flight.
I don't think that guy's good.
Is there anywhere safe left on this station? That creature's running around and the Seeks and synthetics are less than friendly.
Goddamn androids.
Ripley? Taylor needs attention.
Medical's a no-go. We can't take her there.
We have a basic life support unit back at HQ.
Then let's go.
We need the transit to get to HQ, but it's down. Transit control is upstairs. Samuels says you're an engineer. Go make yourself useful, seeing as you screwed up the trap.
Yeah, right. We'll talk about that later, Waits. You protect them while I'm gone. Understood?
Ricardo, get a lock on our radio so we can stay in touch.
off.
Hello? I know someone's in here. Calm down in there, you android fuck! I went to a lot of trouble to secure this place. She never left the others. You're not going anywhere. Anyone there? Nothing. I'll stop doing that to myself. What am I doing here? Man, I feel like death.
I'm so good at killing people now. I think there's a trophy for not killing people. Time it.
You shouldn't be here. I will inform Apollo on your behalf. This area is restricted, and I know you're here. I'll get to the bottom of this. Returning to assigned tasks. Strange. Follow me, please. You're starting to test my big. This isn't the answer.
Yeah, you have to go backwards. And I always press the wrong button.
You and I are going to have a talk about safety. unauthorized now. You're becoming hysterical.
Excuse me.
Don't run.
Yep.
There's no need for this. Now. Let me help you. I just want to learn. Why not ask me about Sebastopol safety protocols? That isn't authorized in this facility. Jeez, calm down. Tut. You're becoming
I don't know
hysterical.
how to handle these ones.
This isn't the
Like
answer.
that.
This is a safety.
I know everyone says the androids are like the worst part about this, and I would have to.
Stop interfering. I just want to help. That isn't authorized in this facility. There's no need for this. It's my turn. Let me help you. Now. Please, calm down. Tut.
That one. Oh boy.
I'm going to catch you. This is a safety breach and will not be tolerated. It's futile. Stings.
Did it. So I'm a terrible shot with them. All right. You crazy bastard! You think that that thing gets around in a fucking transit car? You're sitting in an override that'll disconnect the transit from the fellows. Fucking pull it. Stop all the bullshit just by pulling a lever. I think you're safer with the transit power down, but we're trapped like rats. For God's sake, oh. But a heads up for you, jackass. Don't even think about throwing in there. And the Sikhs and security guys, I told them it was you that killed Morrison. If they on site, let me join you in Bolt hole. Won't last a week. I thought the transit was like.
Ripley, this is Waits. The transit's here and we're waiting on you.
Take it. I had some trouble, so it's gonna take me a while to get back.
We can wait.
Taylor can't. I can catch the next car.
Your call.
It's Sinclair. We need supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where we can seal ourselves in and wait for rescue. I've got guys welding vents shut and shutting off elevators. Plan is to make it watertight. There's no room for more people in the sanctuary, but we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Ripley, we heard voices as we left. Watch yourself.
he's found a better site to raid.
Or a way off this fuck heap. That, today's the day we finally seal ourselves into the habitation next.
I'm dead. Okay, this time I'll call the right one. And be ready. They told me that that was the case. Okay, grab that.
How you holding up? You okay?
Maybe he's found a better site to raid.
Or a way off this fuck heap. That, today's the day we finally seal ourselves into the habitation next.
We'll make it through this, I promise.
Up, Andrew.
This car for Solomon's habitation.
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
Some bullshit.
Pretty good. Yourself?
Not bad. Did you mute yourself on Discord? Because I'm not hearing...
Let's go find Sinclair.
I mean, I'm
no
hearing
way
you
we
through
should
your
be
video,
splitting
which is
up.
fine.
Safety in
I
numbers.
just want to make sure that something's not wrong.
Not even sure of that anymore.
You shouldn't be muted on
Thing
Discord.
is unstoppable.
Oh, wait.
Give me one clear shot.
Super
I'll stop the
way
fucker.
behind.
If you find our transit service deficient, please fill out one of the forms provided.
I guess I'll just mute the video. Maybe like, I don't know, 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a little more,
I don't think your chat box is on, because I sent messages to you.
I think something's weird with my Streamlabs. Yeah, because I don't know why it doesn't, unless those are going to show up in like 30 minutes. I don't know. I told you on Facebook that when I first jumped on here, I checked to make sure that audio is working because I've been having bad luck with that. And then didn't even have like my capture card frozen.
Station serving the Solomon's Galleria Mall, Colonial Marshal Bureau, and Seegson Habitation Suites.
Probably. Especially if you're just jumping on here. Chat with you a little. Maybe just find like the next.
I kind of rushed home to get. I was hoping to be home by like 8:30 at the latest, and I just thing after thing kept happening, and then literally as I was walking out the door, someone stopped me, and so I was held up for like another 10 minutes. You just used a phone. That's where you are in the video. Now you're looking around. You're looking at the doors labeled 2.
Yeah, I think YouTube's been lagging a bit. I can see what YouTube's showing.
No, I mean, you're fine. I was just kind of letting you know how far behind I am. So when you get spooked, I'll know to look away.
It used to. So you can't hear me on Discord, or you muted me on Discord?
I muted YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It was so delayed that one source. I was like, oh, you must have just muted yourself on Discord.
Yeah, it used to be better. I feel.
I remember it being. Mine's better on this computer than it was on my laptop.
I don't know what I need to do.
But
I'm still on like ultra low latency or whatever. So, I don't know. I need to figure out what's going on.
I was streaming Layers of Fear. Pete, Brad, and I were talking about going and so I might get with Brad to look into building one. And then my buddy, I think I told you, my buddy got an Oculus Rift. And I was looking at them, and they're much cheaper than I thought they were. And if they start going on sale, like around Black Friday, I'm probably going to take a look at them. And I guess the
You
Quest,
take a look through them.
Heyo, the Quest 2, I guess, is completely standalone, so you don't need a computer for it. You can hook it up to a computer, but it's...
What do you play on it if you don't hook it up to your computer? Do you hook it
runs on its own. Like it you
just like comes with games?
No, you get games through like
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and Seeks and Synthetics.
Oculus store, I guess. But you can play like any PC game with it if you hook it up. You just need like a cord to hook it up to. I was kind of looking at that. I don't know if I'd like one, but I don't know if I now the job is 100% official now. I signed it and everything, so now I'm like, I deserve this. Do I need it? Especially since Sakura Wars dropped, and so I was like, well, I could just get like the lowest tier. And I was like, yeah, but for only $89, I could get all of it.
And it's all of it, because I don't think they've had any more. I think that's the whole thing.
The way the thing was set up, the second tier includes like 2 boxes, and I guess they said like that tier is if you already own the original like AEW release.
Yeah.
Which I guess was only the first set. I don't know if they're still making it and there's more to come, or if like just 2 sets have been released since the original AEW release.
I believe that's the case.
I mean, if it's $89 for all of it, I'm fine with that. I still have that money though for the Level 99 store, which is great. I'm just never going to use it because everything they throw almost everything on Kickstarter, and I'm just like, I kickstart it. And
yeah, I forgot I have
discount
that.
is generally like going to equal that anyway, more or less.
Yeah, I believe that's all of Sakura Wars, because I know it came out by AEG, and then the guy who really likes it on So Very Wrong About Games, he just like did translated pay stubs. It did look cool. I've heard nothing but good. I mean, I haven't heard a ton about it, but I've only heard good things.
Station serving the...
Yeah, I've heard good things. I was kind of scrolling through it. I didn't look at it too
Solomon's
much.
Galleria Mall, Colonial Marshal Bureau, and Seeks and Habitation Suites.
But Brad and I have kind of a ongoing joke that Level 99 dropped something, and we're just like, well,
Level 99 does do good things.
I mean, Level 99 will always. It's like Tim Fowers. Tim Fowers pretty much guarantees a back from me. Level 99 guarantees a look, and there's like a 98% chance I'll back them. But Brad made a joke this morning. He was like, I opened my email. It's like, it looks like Level 99 sent out a new newsletter. They must finally be releasing. Nope, never mind. They dropped a new game on Kickstarter.
Seventh Cross only exists in our hearts.
Ripley, we're in the Marshal Bureau. Just turn right at the top of the stairs. You can't miss it.
No welcome committee?
Just get up here. Wait's out.
Came out 20 decades ago when they originally announced it, but now we all
I actually
play games
saw
in
something
VR.
on it, and it was kind of like, I don't know if this game
I was looking at when I had that $20, and I was just like, I have nothing to use this on.
I might try and get Bullet.
If I can get like upgraded tokens, I'll do that. I don't know if I can.
Calm down.
I opted out of the wooden tokens.
Waits has a plan.
Because I think the wooden tokens were like another
Really?
$20.
His fucking plans haven't done us much good so far.
I'm sitting on this $20 and I've got nothing else to use it for because I literally own all of Exceed except for Street Fighter, and I don't.
For now, anyway.
I can't justify Street Fighter to myself. And now I own all of BattleCon. But I was looking at like, what's it called? What's the one? There's like one that's like a magic school. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, Argentium?
Yes.
I don't think you'll like that.
Well, that's the thing. I was looking at it, and Tom Vassell loved it, and he was going over everything. And
I've wanted to play it for a long time, but I'm even having trouble getting Kirsten. I mean, she'll play it, but
it looked like a game that's like neat on theme.
Every
but
noise I hear freaks me
especially
out.
because there's a million components, and you can like every card is like double-sided, so every card can be used in a different way or something. And I was just like, that is. And I mean, I will say one thing about Level 99. Well, I'll say a lot of things on Level 99 because I love them as a company. But like Level 99, you get your money's worth. You get more than your money's worth with almost every single thing they put out. It is astonishing how much content is packed into everything they release.
Was that you? Did you get the transit running?
And
Nice
I mean,
work.
I'm a fool who doesn't have anybody to play Exceed with, but I continue to buy Exceed, so I have entire characters I've never played, and some characters that I've never even had in a game with somebody else, controlling them. And that now BattleCon is going to fall into that category.
How's Taylor?
Stable. Should be walking soon enough. Samuels is with her now.
What was it?
Okay.
You managed to get transit up and running, so I guess we're even.
Where's
like,
Ricardo?
The original BattleCon.
Prepping
I
her
had the
next
original
move.
release of the BattleCon.
Look,
which
I'm
was
busy.
just like one
I've got Marlowe in the
itty-bitty
cells,
box.
the lowlife who showed up with your flight
Like
recorder.
the
Where's
size
Marlowe's
of
ship?
maybe two
The
books,
Anesidora.
like two small.
He put it in a
cardboard
parking
boxes.
orbit around the
Not
gas
even.
giant. Son of a bitch won't give us the command codes to let us bring it in
that
on
thing
auto.
contained
Maybe you can get more out of
so
the
much
unhelpful
crap in it.
bastard.
I
Go
think that
talk to
original
him.
edition.
I'm not
contained,
listening right. Oh, I am listening now. Sorry, he was telling me story. I was listening to that.
I'll be good.
I should have told
be
you
good.
earlier. I was like, I don't know if this is actual story or just like flavor text. But he's done talking.
Nope, I'll be good. I'll let you play your game. I thought maybe we could be buddies on stream, but it's fine. I mean, you. It's not like you gave me shit for not being able to play Kirby's Dream Course and talk at the same time. No,
Marlo?
the original BattleCon.
Who wants to know?
I just started
My
a new
name's
talking
Ripley.
thing.
I'm with the company.
I fucking hate you.
Here for
I
your
didn't know it was
response already? You guys are
You know what? You
cheating,
tell
I'll give
me
you
when I
that.
can go.
I'm here for personal reasons. My mother was on the Nostromo when it went missing 15 years ago.
You serious? Shit. Well,
See, on my screen, you're just wandering around.
shit.
You talk to Marlo.
We never found her ship, Ripley. Just the recorder.
But you sure as hell found something else. What happened out there?
I need a way out of here, Ripley. Maybe we can make a deal.
Just start talking. I want to know everything.
I don't like how one of these loading screens is like Ripley is not a violent person, but she'll defend herself if she. Like I'm Ripley, so she's as violent as I make her.
Wait, you're Ripley? I thought you were Ripley's daughter. Or well, I guess I would still make you Ripley because that was her last name.
Check.
Yeah.
You get me, Lewis?
Never mind. I take it back.
But you're coming through.
Let's take it slow. I want to get to that
It's like a Frankenstein.
If you're looking for a peace foster, I've got something for you right here.
I'd need scanning equipment to find it, Heist.
Okay, enough already. Focus on what we're here for. I don't want any mistakes.
I didn't know I got to do a space ball.
You didn't do one already?
Like, I guess so.
I remember like walking out like on a.
There you are.
Like a,
Foster, Meeks, keep your eyes open.
We are.
I don't know walking. We like walked out there. Then again, I didn't
Signal's getting stronger over here. Your guess is as good as mine. Besides, I thought you lived for this stuff. I just worry about what's right in front of me.
It's not as... It was like good in like my little rental window. 2016. I'm feeling it a bit more in this like 6-hour excursion I'm doing.
Check out those rock formations. Ain't nothing natural about this place. Charges won't blow through that.
I'll have a
Doing a
look
favor
around.
for this.
See if I can find a weak spot. Wait here.
I know this part's like not as intricate as.
Gonna need a lift. Heist, over here. Give me a leg up.
I think I'm like at the halfway.
I found a path. Checking it out.
Wait, am I the bad guy?
Then you wait some more.
So.
Ripley is the criminal the entire time.
I don't think I'm Ripley. Shit!
Yeah, I'm good. It was a close one, though. Don't think I'll be able to get back the way I came.
Just watch yourself, you hear me?
That means I'm gonna die.
Characters that are scripted to die but still can have failure scenes when they die.
I hate that.
Especially, I forget what game it was, but there was one where I had one where I died like literally
Right before the script.
2 seconds before the scripted death. But since I didn't do the scripted death, it was a failure. And I was like, if you want to play your fucking story so bad, just give me a.
Stay put. I think I found something. There's a fissure in the rock. Stand back. I'm gonna blow it.
Why? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Because I was talking. I'm sorry I ruined your stream. I thought you would want me to join you.
Yeah, but I was also talking about the story thing. This isn't like a talking game. I mean, it can be. But you just kind of ended up at the right part.
Don't do that to me again.
Let's get going. Follow me. Heist, over here. Give me a leg up.
Stop. Oh, I asked you like last week or whatever, what the difference between horror and thriller was, and we did not want to have that conversation at the time. And I was talking to Kirsten after we watched Annihilation about it, and she was saying how horror to her is an inherent. Oh, what was our? It was like death. Like you basically it summed up to you can't make a horror movie where, and this is gonna sound weird, where the killer is suicide. Like there has to be an imminent threat of death from an outside source. To be a horror movie. And I agree with that, but I wonder if you could make...
I wouldn't agree with that. I don't think horror needs an imminent threat of death from an outside source. I think you can have a horror movie without any death whatsoever. I think a thriller, on the other hand, I don't think even needs that, but I think it needs it more than horror specifically does. I say horror...
You said supernatural, but why don't you think...
I guess horror doesn't need to be supernatural. I guess in the moment when I was like in the middle of work and I was like, I have like 10 seconds to type some kind of response.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, generally, I would say horror often, as the broad term describes it, is supernatural, much like I would say comic book movies, as the broad term describes it, are always superheroes. But horror does not need to be supernatural, and comic books do not need to be superheroes.
So what's a horror movie without an imminent threat of death?
I was gonna say Gremlins, but that's not technically true because there is death in it.
Like, there doesn't need to be death, there just needs to be a threat of
something big.
I would say, I mean, I guess it's hard to say because all the movies that I would qualify, I would say, like, I guess there is still, like,
a threat of death.
But then again, like, there's a threat of death in a lot of things. I guess.
And I don't think there's an answer.
Squad is a horror movie. It's a children's horror movie, but it's a horror movie.
Or like Spookums or whatever it is.
And I mean, I guess Monster Squad, if you get down to it, there is a threat of death because there are monsters out there that could kill you, but it's not like looming over you. It's just the general idea of like,
that's what
I
monsters
know that a monster could kill me, and there are
careful with what you touch. I don't want anything damaged.
It's amazing.
And I guess what about like the Goonies?
What is it?
Like
a cockpit?
Well, that's not horror because it's not intrinsic to the...
We found our payload.
That's another thing too.
The
is
notion
that...
of fear is not intrinsic to the plot.
Yeah.
And there are no...
Can
like,
we're wasting time. Have a look around.
Fear is like a broad...
It was a life form.
I guess
now
fear,
it's
I think,
our
is a good
property.
keyword.
Salvage rights.
I would say thriller is
Then we'll take what we can and come back.
Fear, or
have a look around, see what else is here.
Marlo, we found something. Tracks.
Tracks?
Looks like something was dragged.
Or realistic.
But that's not all. You're not gonna like
where
this.
I would say...
What is it?
The tracks lead here.
Horror is more vague, otherworldly, or supernatural.
I can see that. Shit.
You like popped in on like the part where the game is like, hey, you want a story? Let's go. No, I'm not. They've been talking about this alien like
I'll find the
about
beacon
like
and shut it off.
Prometheus.
Don't want anybody else finding this place. Foster, Heist, check
I
out
just
the
have
cavern
not been
below.
listening. So I've kind of given up, and I actually find this conversation about thriller and horror to be more interesting. Like, this is kind of like, remember this thing in Alien? It's like, yeah, I do remember.
Game. Whole games remember this thing in Alien.
No, but this is, I mean, this is a game about Alien. But I'm literally just like walking around a derelict ship, and there's like space jockey, and it's just like before it was a game. But so I mentioned before that Thriller to me needs to have some element, and I guess this is wrong too, because technically it's I'm gonna say psychedelic thriller. What is it? Psychological thriller.
Because I would say thriller is more suspense based, whereas
Yes.
horror is more fear based. Like suspense is an element of fear. But
Right.
I'd say thriller is more just like uneasiness, uncomfortableness. Like this could happen to me, and it's more tense and.
Meeks, I found the beacon. I'm gonna check it out.
I think that's fair.
I think horror as a broad genre, if we're discerning the two, which again I would say thriller is a subgenre of horror, which is weird because
they're very closely linked. I don't think anybody would deny that.
Throw into thrillers.
Don't know what happened, but the beacon stopped broadcasting.
Marla, you have got to see.
But I generally think of horror as supernatural.
On my way.
I think a good base is horror, is fear, thriller is suspense. And I think I would agree with that. Go through chat logs about lollipops.
Oh, I guess we have that one. You hate lollipops.
Ew.
I don't mind lollipops. I just think of lollipops as hard candy on a stick.
See, and I don't.
They're designed to be eaten, I think, more slowly than your average hard candy that you just pop in your stupid mouth. I will say that like your whole like discovery that you do not like lollipops stem from ring pops, and I will say ring pops are the worst of all. If you're older than like 8 years old.
See, I guess I don't need a. I like hard candy, but I don't need a stick for it.
I like something in my mouth. Like I guess gotta keep dealing with this.
See, I'm the opposite, where I'm like. I don't like having something in my hand and being like, I guess I gotta keep dealing with this until it's over.
Hard candy, I like inevitably reach the point where I just like start chomping.
Oh my god.
Over here.
Watch the drop. Whereas if it's on a stick, I'm just like, yeah, I can take this out of my mouth. I don't have time for this. I'm a busy man. I got a lot on my schedule.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get infected by an alien. I do like how you came in, decided to join in, literally on the one that's like, here's the story.
You keep telling me.
I just think it's
that
funny.
I ruined your stream.
No, I just think it's funny.
You already told me I was ruining your stream when we first started. I'm gonna bring it up again. I can go do things. I can go eat dinner.
It's a cinematic. See, this is
during my Final Fantasy, and I didn't complain that I didn't know what the story was.
because you stopped caring about the story at that point. Yeah, that part's a little. The part I just did is a little too like, hey, remember this? Whereas at least before there was a game on the like, hey, and you're alien. What do you want to do Friday?
We can do Friday the 13th again, especially if Colin's free. If we could also, if you want to do something different, and I'm sure you're like, I don't care, but just to throw it out there, we could do Death by Daylight and see how that's different.
Compare and
Do a compare and
contrast.
contrast.
I want to know more.
Especially again,
Everything.
Colin has access
Where's
to
your
that as
ship?
well.
If we can break the comms lockdown,
try
what are the
running
codes to bring it in on auto?
He was telling
You
me.
want more? Then you need to get me out of here.
I'm sorry.
Not
you
happening,
asked a
Marlo.
question.
No,
Is that
I was
right?
saying.
Well, you know
Stop
where I am.
yelling at me.
I was saying
Wait,
he
wait,
was.
My board in the text by
That's what that was that I just went.
It's here.
Plan B. Set it up.
Whatever's happening, I want in.
Okay, this way. Got something here you'll need.
Flamethrower.
Let's hope this thing works.
It's an animal. Animals are afraid of fire.
I hope you're right.
Is an alien an animal?
I mean, people are animals.
Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question.
I mean, is it?
I've got a plan
I
to
guess
trap it.
as long as it's
Take
not
a transit
walking
car
thing,
and meet
yes.
Ricardo in the Systex
It's a living
fire.
creature.
I'll coordinate from here.
Is that an animal?
Do they call him a filthy animal, like in Home Alone?
No, he said it's an animal afraid of fires.
I mean, they're in. So I've only seen Alien and
Alien vs.
I
Predator.
barely remember Alien and I have seen Alien vs. Predator. I don't remember it at all.
You don't remember the part where the Predator?
Don't they like ride a snowboard thing like down a? Don't they? Am I making that up?
No, there's a scene where I think Predator is sleeping and then the alien comes up and folds the bed in half. The Predator is like sleeping on his front, like breaks his back. No, I actually don't remember. The only thing I remember from Alien vs. Predator is when the Predator, I think, is like grabbing the alien by the tail and then it like swings it around and it busts through the pillars.
I kind of remember that, and I remember like the human and the Predator team up, and I could have sworn the Predator like rides a snowboard down away from like a volcano, and I might be completely making that up, but I am picturing it in my mind's eye. But no, I've seen that. I've seen Alien, and I've seen
Prometheus. Prometheus.
I think we went to go see Prometheus together.
Nah, unless. I don't think I saw it twice. I saw it with some college friends.
Maybe I went and saw it with Colin. I went and saw it with someone who was excited for it. I thought it was you.
Maybe
anyway,
maybe we went together in our hearts. What did I read today?
That there's like deleted...
I read the term heterosexual life mates today.
We should talk about what happened in San Cristobal.
I mean, that's apt.
Now, it was a nasty business, and I understand
heterosexual life mates.
as quietly
Just
and
having
quickly as
fun.
possible. But I wanted to make sure you didn't do anything rash.
That weird samurai armor.
I'm talking about catching the specimen without killing it. If we play it smart, we could be set up for life. I have the connections.
What's that?
I can set it up. You're getting old, Rich. You can't do this forever. And what are you going to do when Sevastopol
But I remember
closes?
I think there's a scene.
You have my number.
In
Ransom out.
There was like a deleted scene that the
Explain
alien
the
in the original
snowboard?
movie kills Ripley, and then it like takes control of the ship and speaks in her voice to show that it's like intelligent.
I don't remember that, but I don't think I've ever seen the deleted. Watched it.
Maybe it was in the script and it was never filmed. I don't know. I just remember hearing about that, but I know that's not like. I think they are more like mindless, animalistic things in the movie, which I'm more interested in them being intelligent. But that's just me.
I guess I'm.
What are these emergency phones? Is that just save points?
Yes.
I guess it just said overwrite save data, so that answers my question.
I like aliens like a velociraptor. That's how smart they are.
Clever girls.
They should be smart enough to open the door. They'll like.
So I don't know why I just glanced at my phone and someone mentioned kitties.
Kitty.
When you said but still a monster. I forgot that you were talking about velociraptors, and I remembered the conversation as you saying, "I like my aliens like a kitty, you know, intelligent enough to open a door, but still a monster," which is accurate for these two.
I've had that Freakazoid clip.
Kitty. I want to rewatch Freakazoid.
Yeah, I've had that in my mind ever since I watched that thing. They taking me somewhere? I forget what's going on. This is not a game I should be playing and talking. I already get lost in it without talking. What am I doing? Okay, I need to trap the creature. Waits has a plan to trap the creature, track it down in the Lorenz system, expire, and isolate it.
Hold on, I think Jack is stuck. I'm coming, hold on.
Stuck in what? Stuck in the middle of you. I should, Kristen, I know you're watching. Oh, are you working? Or are you waiting?
She pulled the whole screen out of it.
Escape. Hard enough to open a door, but...
Ripley, you on your way?
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
My Kindle.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help, and I have my hands full.
I was gonna try and
Besides,
read.
he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to get in there.
Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Look, Ripley, we're the only people standing between Sevastopol and outright disaster.
It
Outright disaster.
It was like chuggling, and
It's
then
already happened.
It was just chuggling.
All we can do now is kill that fucker.
100%, and then I'd be like, cool, and then it wouldn't download anything else, and then I'd refresh it, and whatever it had like finished downloading and told me I could read, it would just reset back to needing downloaded. And it was doing that with Afterlife with Archie until I set all of them to unread, and then it suddenly was just like, yeah, no problem, I'll get these downloaded right away, bud. But I read Terry Moore's Rachel Rising. I read the first volume, and the whole time I was reading it, I was thinking of that thing you did in college, where the game with Terry Moore, where you cover the bottom half of someone's face
and see if you could guess who it was.
But I will say, like, his artwork is clean.
It's so clean.
It's got like a nice like sketchy quality, but it's like so clean and precise. It's an interesting story, and I wanted to read more, but to get the rest of the volumes, it cost me like $30, and I was like, I don't think I'm $30 interested. So I just was like, fuck it, I'll do my 30-day free trial of Comixology Unlimited, because they're all available on there, and I was like, I'll just read it that way. Because the first volume was only like $3, and I was like, yeah, whatever, but the rest of them are $5, and I was like, I'm gonna get that right now. So I'm gonna probably try and read some more stuff on Unlimited while I can.
Didn't you read Rachel Rising?
I've never read it. A couple
years ago. What was the thing about Ghost or something? I know that's not
Casper.
Was it
Ghostbusters?
The last time
Ghostbusters crossover with Ninja Turtles, which happened twice, and it's canonical with both series, which is wild.
The last time I remember you talking about it was at a convention in Ohio.
Had a ghost. I mean, I bought an independent comic about a ghost.
It was like a girl, and I want to say it was Image.
Oh, Revival?
Yes, that's it. The answer.
I have it. I think it's wrapped up. Because what's it called? I don't know if I have every volume. I have at least 1 or 2 volumes that I've never read, because Audrey bought at least one of them, if not 2 of them. But I've never read them. I really liked it, but it also, like, I was reading reaching like a conclusion, and it kind of it didn't want to, I don't know, it's one of those things where like mystery was more enticing than the answers.
Yeah.
And the closer it was getting to answers, the less like interested I was. And I think I still have like 1 or 2 volumes left to pick up. I might have all of it, I'm not sure. And that was on my list to reread at some point. But I haven't. And then I picked up or not picked up. I was thinking of other Image series that I was like, I should make like the switch to digital, but to switch to digital would cost the same price of just getting the next physical volume. And I was like, I don't want to like just pick up where I left off digital, but I also don't know if I want to just like rebuy everything I already own. But what's it called?
Station serving Seeks and Communication Technologies, tech support services.
I'm in the Sysdex fire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
They would release the volume, like they would release the first volume for dirt cheap the very same day that the very next issue came out. So like if the first volume contained issues 1 through 6, they would release the first volume for like $10 the exact same day that issue 7 came out. Image did that for a while. I don't think they do that anymore. But I can't remember what it was about. It was like basically Lost as a comic. It was about like a bunch of kids in a boarding school.
Morning Glories.
There's like weird mysteries and potential time travel. And
the Morning Glories?
Morning Glories, yeah. But I guess that's on like semi-permanent hiatus.
Everything is.
I think there's like 1 or 2 volumes that I don't have, and then it just I was reading about it to see like, oh, did this wrap up? Because it's been years. There's only like 1 or 2 volumes that I don't have, and I was like, if those are the only volumes left, like, I'll just grab them. But I was reading that it was like, nope, it's just on like indefinite hiatus. I was like, it's never coming back. Nothing does. Afterlife with Archie is never coming back. I hate to say it, but it never ever is. Sabrina's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is never returning. I remember Batman Europa never started. It was like
a hugely hyped thing.
And when I was in like high school, and it finally came out, I think in like 2017 or something.
We shouldn't have done that back there. I know we're hungry, but man, this feels so.
I remember
wrong.
Shield came back, but Shield got like wrapped up in like a big massive issue.
Come on.
It also had
Someone
like,
will send help soon.
the rest of its story wrapped up in Hickman's like Fantastic Four run. It is weird when a writer gets to do like a passion project, but it doesn't gain traction, so it gets canceled, and then they just like pivot and throw it in the next book that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Matt Fraction did that with his Defenders book. The like second half of his Defenders book is basically just like wrapping up all of his other series that he didn't get to finish, while also wrapping up Defenders because it got canceled.
Bouncing it. They care about this. I wish people cared. I could like come out here and be like, hey. No.
Hey.
The creature's here.
Dinosaur.
You heard the lady.
Oh, we're
Let's
fast.
go.
Okay.
Do you have violent humans?
Yes. That's why I think everybody I find is
Marie,
Well, I
listen
couldn't
to
think
me
when you
very
were
carefully.
first, like when I first
I want you to
jumped
leave
in,
work
you
now.
were like crouching
Collect
and
Claire,
staring
pick up
at
the cat,
someone, and
and
then
head
you
home.
finally like slowly walked
We
up
need
to
to
them
find
and
someplace
they
safe
to you
till Seegson
before, like,
finishes
pointing
shift.
down at their head.
Because I was like,
I saw the guy from
everybody
down
else
back.
has
That it was a
been
person.
I
me.
can't remember his name.
Robot the whole
The
time.
one in
I
the
remember
dirty
the alien.
baseball cap, the weird
I only
smell.
got so far as the androids,
had
and I think
something
the
in his
first
coat.
time the alien,
I think
first
it
or
was a
second time
gun.
the alien shows up, and then I gave
He
up.
just looked right through me.
Yeah, everybody up to this
Don't talk
point has
to anyone.
been evil.
Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet
And
you
so
as
I'm
soon as
just
I
like,
can.
okay, I guess I just assume he's evil. I guess I'm like, out with my. So, Kirsten, I know you're still watching. How late are you working?
So,
I feel like I missed.
unless they try and turn it on me, so I start my new job on the 15th, which means I'm gonna get like a 3-day weekend right before.
That's nice.
Unless they change something, because I would go in on Sunday, but since Sunday is the start of the work week, technically I'm already in the new position, so I have Sunday off, so I can have Thursday, Friday, unless they try and pull me in to do one of those other days, which I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm hoping they don't. And then I have Thursday off this week since I have to cover Saturday. I was thinking I might do that.
The creature's here. You need to leave.
There's nowhere to go.
The mall outside the Marshal Bureau is the safest place.
Okay, thanks.
Keep your head together.
But yeah, if you want to try
Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight, I can get that downloaded.
Why not?
Friday.
Different.
And then what do you want to do?
Saturday?
Saturday
Wait, the
before I
creature.
go in.
How are we gonna seal it in?
My
The
usual.
Spire was
shtick,
built
I
to
gotta be done
process
before
high-value
2-ish.
compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, then Ricardo locks it down.
Listen to. Gotta trap this. Yeah, so, sorry, what time do you need to go in?
Saturday, I'll need to leave by like 2. I'll need to be done by like 2-ish.
Okay.
Same as Sundays.
We were gonna try and just like relax and do like a horror movie. Marathon thing.
I was thinking I
Entrance
might
is
watch
dead ahead. Use the terminal in reception to open the door.
Didn't you watch that?
No, I never did.
Which one did you watch that we were gonna watch together? Kamen Rider the first.
No, we watched the first together. I was going to watch the second, and then I didn't.
I thought you watched one without me that I was interested in. And I was like, oh. Or you're like, it's kind of sucked.
Because the first is the one that you and I watched.
That kind of
That was
sucked.
super boring.
I didn't realize that the alien was... I thought you watched Shin Kamen Rider.
No, I wanted to.
Far over. Well, now I won't waste my Peacemaker's oil.
The creature's here.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
Just like save these.
The creature's here. You need to leave.
There's nowhere to go.
The mall outside the Marshal Bureau is the safest place.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, the creature. How are we gonna seal it in?
The spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around
Tiny
the
bit.
creature, then Ricardo locks it down.
I did my typical, I start up and didn't move this.
Yeah, I played like the first
Listen to me very carefully.
Spirit fight.
I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat,
I don't care
and
for
head
him.
home. We need to
I
find
don't either.
someplace safe till Seegson send a ship.
It took me I mean,
I saw the guy from down the hall.
He's the first character
I can't remember his name. The one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
The first thing I did was like jump up and use his little minecart to ride directly off the stage.
I remember playing.
That was a spookum.
Please come go to your nearest fire assembly point. This is not a drill. Do not panic. You ready?
Wow, that's smoke does not look great.
It does not look good at all.
Fire doesn't look good either, but this is like fine. That smoke looks like.
Activate. I just did.
You're too good.
Oh, I'm not. No, the smoke is. Where is this? How bad that smells. It's like even like a little laggy. No, seriously, where is this? That I thought you watched?
The only ones I would think of would be the ones that are like standalone. The older movies. The only one I watched was first.
Oh.
Wait, what's wrong with this station?
It's always been falling apart, but because of the decommission, a lot of the systems have been shut down. Add to the fact that everyone's too busy trying to stay alive to maintain anything, and you end up with goddamn chaos.
I do remember telling you that, like, I want. Good that you didn't watch it because it sucked, but I don't remember what it was.
And Before Time?
The Land Before Time, that was it. I told you I watched that Death of the Family. It was. I remember, like, I didn't taking too long in Kirby's Dream Course, but it was like was an interesting experiment, and I'd like to see more movies that do it better. But it's not like a movie. And like you had made, I was like, it's not like a real movie, and you're like, oh well, none of the DC movies are real movies, which I disagree with. But it's not like, it doesn't have a plot. It's just like the first choice you can make is whether, like, it basically wraps up the entirety of the plot of Death of the Family, or at least the lead up to Jason's death. So it's really just like the first 2 or 3 issues, all in like the intro credits with no text or dialogue to explain what's going on. And then you get to the choice about whether Jason lives or dies, and you can choose Jason saves himself, Batman saves Jason, or Jason dies, or Robin saves himself. You choose one of those 3, and I did Jason dies first because I was like, well, if that's how it really played out, that's probably what this movie is, and the rest of it is like an experiment. But that, like, you do that, and then the rest of the movie is just Batman telling Superman in a diner, basically recapping the plot of Under the Red Hood. And then the rest of the movie just like gives you it's either like dead ends or an occasional like new choice. There's like 7 endings, but they're not like, it's not really telling a plot. It's all like recapping a plot to a movie that doesn't actually exist. And you'll get like the same scenes with Jason wearing a different costume based on the choice you made. And you do get like, there is like a very, very thin plot, but like the plot of like a 10-minute Jason Todd special, but just like chopped up into scenes, and then things just kind of happening, and then it just like, it was like an interesting experiment, and like I said, I'd like to see more of them, but it wasn't good. It was just like a
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah. It's something that, like, I would say, like, it's worth watching if you're curious, which you won't be.
Which
it's definitely not worth your time, because even if you were curious, you'd complain that it's too long, because it is. It's not very long, but, like, to go through every... I think it says it's 90 minutes, and that's why I thought it was, like, a full movie. Because I was like, that's probably 90 minutes to watch from beginning to end. Like, one choice, and then just maybe like a little bit longer to watch like some of the different choice variations. But no, like it's not a full movie. It's not really anything. It takes longer than 90 minutes to watch everything, because it took me, I think like it took me almost 3 hours
is dead ahead.
to sit
Use
through
the terminal in reception to open the door.
Gotta say,
It sucks because I haven't liked the last several. I mean, I haven't watched any in years, but a lot of I used to really look forward to those DC movies, and there's some really, really good ones. But the last like several that I've seen have not been good. Any that have come out since the New 52 have not been good. And then, like we always say, the Dark Knight Returns one is awful.
Or no.
Yeah, it feels... I always tell people, I can't believe that movie's only 70 minutes, because it feels like it's 70 minutes. It is the longest movie I've ever watched.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You
gonna say
need to close
something-
the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
We're experiencing a heightened containment hazard level today.
against me or with me?
Don't make noise. Don't run. Get to the Marshal Bureau.
Or with
Okay, thanks. The code for the transit office is 0482 if you need supplies.
Good to see a friendly face.
So is the game too long?
I was gonna say, yeah. No, I was gonna say, as someone who claims a movie only needs to be an hour and 45 minutes, Annihilation, like, does not waste any of its 2-hour runtime.
Yeah. I don't remember it super well because it's been... Maybe I watched it last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. But I had heard it was really good. So I think it was on Amazon. And I watched it. And then I liked it so much that I actually bought it. I've never watched the copy on my own. Because I don't watch movies.
You just buy them.
I buy movies because I'm like, I like this movie. I want to have it at the ready if I ever decide that I'm a person that watches movies. I could change, who knows? But I really liked it. I don't remember it super well. I remember seeing a lot of... It was another one of those movies that, like, after I watched it, Google knew that I watched it, so I kept getting, like, clickbaity bullshit about, like the ending.
12 things you didn't know about Annihilation.
So, like, the secret reveal behind the ending of Annihilation. It's not that. It's a smart movie. It's a good movie, but it's not like that. Like, it's better than Inception, but, like, I remember people being like, I don't understand the ending of Inception. I'm like, what do you not understand? What is there to be confused about? I remember when I saw Inception in the theater with my girlfriend at the time. We walked out of the theater, and I loved it, and I was like, what do you think?
Marshal
I don't understand.
This is Chief
Why
Porter and tech support. Look,
the scene at
there's
the end
nothing
of the
on
movie the
this
same
flight
as the scene
recorder
at the
waits.
beginning?
We've broken God
And that
knows
was where
how
I
many
realized the
corporate
relationship was
confidentiality
not going to work.
agreements and come up with zip. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now, these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
Please wait. Well, you can save when hostiles are nearby.
My friend has Just Dance for the Switch, and they have, I guess, Just Dance Unlimited, which is like a service you pay to just have access to every song that's ever been in Just Dance. And so they're asking me for suggestions, so I'm pulling up a list of all the songs, and all the songs have a picture of, like, Just Dance dancers, and they're terrifying. They don't have faces. They're just...
I don't need faces.
Just Dance wiki.
I saw there was already like. I saw there was already like rumors of the next Smash Bros. Character, and then it's just an article that's like, there's save data, so it's probably somebody.
Yeah, I saw one where they're like, we found like someone hacked data to find hints about who the next fighter is. I saw someone,
you killed me!
I saw someone on Twitter.
I couldn't get my flamethrower out.
They were like, it was just like watch show that like it is possibly someone with a male and female form, or maybe there's someone who doesn't talk at all, or something. And I was like, what is it? This is nothing. Like
That's the article I skimmed, where they were just like, yeah, there's 2 voice files. So it could be like male and female, or someone without any voice, or whatever. It's like, hey, 24-hour news cycle.
Clickbait bullshit. I follow an account on Twitter that's like saved to a click video games, and it's just apparently like
I've seen that.
It's weird, but it's the account as it exists just on it just like retweets articles and tells you the information behind the clickbait title.
And it's always like
nothing. Like 90% of the time they're like, release information about the PS5, and it's just like, no,
look, there's nothing on this flight recorder waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements.
Can't the PlayStation 5 play these games?
Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Cool. Now these things are built to last.
Hate it.
So
who do you want to see as the next fighter?
You know, I really don't know. And with Steve, I remember asking friends that question, and it was still like, I don't really know. Here's where I'm at with Smash Bros. Character. I think everybody who, like, Nintendo IP characters are already in. And so
I think we'll probably get another Nintendo. Like
the classics are already there.
Yeah.
And so anybody else is kind of like, what am I looking for? I don't know, I guess? I guess anybody interesting? I don't think I know who that is.
In the end, I'm like with you. Like, in the end, I don't really care.
I'm not gonna play them.
As long as they're, yeah, I'm not gonna play them. I'm interested enough in just like, I don't know, someone with interesting moves, or like, I am a little bit of a sucker for like, I just can't believe that they're there. Which at this point, it's getting harder and harder to hit that point. But it's always kind of fun to just be like, wow, I can't believe this character's shown up. That said, like, I am in the camp that everyone is in, where it's just like, I'm tired of anime sword boys. But beyond that, like, as much as I'm tired of anime sword boys, the novelty of Sora, Kingdom Hearts, and the fact that that could mean that Donald and Goofy appear in this game, that's like the main one that I'm kind of hanging on to hope for.
Yeah, I don't know what my other like Nintendo IPs that
most of the ones that I'm interested in are all really like sister. Like, I would love to see Dylan from West. He's already in trophies since I worked.
Right.
I'd love to see Isaac, but Isaac's already in trophies since I worked with him. And beyond that, like, a character from Yokai Watch would be fun. Not that I want to see someone who's just like a different version of another character, but it'd be cool to have like a Yokai Watch who's similar to the trainer.
But then that's just another trainer.
Is no longer in the game, right?
Oh, yes. I don't know why you didn't think of it.
He wasn't in the last one. He couldn't swap.
Right, but this one is literally
that point, it's just kind of like, at this point, it's either like, I'm just interested in someone neat. Sora, which I know everybody's... Sora, I see that everywhere. But I don't really care about Sora. I don't really care about the parts. It's mostly like Sora so that Donald can be there too. If it's Sora and just Sora, then that's just fucking Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is being more and more, let's remove the Disney stuff. And that's all I find fun about it. But like Sora, if he's bringing Donald and Goofy along, would be the best. Beyond that, it's just like, I don't know, what properties am I interested in? And I can't really think of a whole bunch.
That's
like
where I'm at.
Yokai Watch would be fun. Golden Sun and Dylan's Rolling Western are already in there as trophies, so we're never going to see them. As much as everyone is crying for Waluigi, I don't think we'll ever see him because he's a trophy. And honestly, kind of everybody that will lose a slot for
yeah, I don't know who I would be. Like, I don't think I have a request to be excited. Like, I would just need to
see. Fun.
Yeah.
But again, that's less like Beautiful Joe and more just like, that's the closest I'm going to get to Sentai since we're limited to video game universe. Or like Wonderful 101 or something like that would be neat. Beautiful Joe was in a fighting game. He was in SNK versus
Capcom.
Capcom versus was it Tatsunoko or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Whatever the company is that makes Battle.
Yeah, that was the one with Gotchmon.
But beyond that, I mean, we've already got Pac-Man in there. Again, for novelty's sake, a Tetramino could be fun. But
those are already spirits.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think a spirit eliminates anything. I would say a spirit definitely diminishes.
Maintenance access shut off.
Affirmative, Ripley.
In fact, I think if anything, a Tetramino is going to be. I've seen people make like Goofy, unless it's a real one, and I just don't know.
Isn't it a Tetranimo?
Make Goofy the outfits, like fan-made me outfits, unless it's a real outfit, and I just didn't realize it was real. The Tetramino, and I feel like that's probably where we're going to get that.
Isn't it a Tetranimo? Because when they fall, they go Tetranimo.
But yeah, beyond that, like, I don't know. I don't really care for Resident Evil. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if we see a monster come rise.
Why doesn't the alien attack this again? Let Robot care about the alien. Here, come over here. I'll burn you.
I'll do it. He'll do it, man. He's crazy.
Crazy.
He's in sicko mode. He can't come down.
I want to say.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see.
I know people are thinking that, which I guess would be good.
Raymond would be fun, but I mean, again, those are just like, I recognize those properties.
But I guess, like, what else are we looking for? How about this alien just chilling out with?
What about John Madden's football?
John Madden would be cool. None of them, like, why aren't they killing each other? Shouldn't the alien be like, I don't know that you're a robot, so I'm just going to attack you? And shouldn't the robot be like, I am a threat?
What are you?
Answer's yes, Brad.
They're all ones and zeros.
A save spot.
Can you fight the aliens? Or are you always forced to run from them?
Oh, I picked up this flamethrower. It's like a temporary.
On its way.
Supply storage. Lockdown supply storage corridor. All I can think of with this alien anymore is that, like, when this first came out, there was that clip of him, like, walking down a hallway. Fucking what, mate?
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
People have been saying, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Master Chief by the end. If he is, I think he's probably the last character of
the big, like,
the thing, because there's been so much goodwill between Microsoft and it's been on the Switch, but it's a Microsoft property, as is Ori and the Blind Forest, I think. I wouldn't be surprised. But someone pointed out that, like, while it's cool to see them playing nice, the deal is almost entirely like Nintendo's benefit rather than.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley?
Nintendo's not giving up anything.
I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
It seems to be primarily based on the fact that in Japan, Microsoft doesn't sell as well, so it's easier to just sell it through a Nintendo system.
Mm-hmm.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything. Still, no one else needs to know about it, right? If you talk,
How long is it?
well, there'll be consequences.
It really depends. I feel like I should be able to find one soon.
Right?
I got like a little
Leave them
story thing
decoding
going
and
on.
let me know when they're done. We can keep this civil.
This is Ricardo's override.
Server room reception is closed. Doors.
Good job. Come through to the server farm, quietly.
All I really...
With things investing behind you, helping you, everything.
Down there.
Probably more plot.
Tomorrow is too.
There are lots of secrets and collectibles.
Yeah.
All the hallways look the same to me, but I'm
They
also
are.
not paying attention. So.
They are.
I think I remember you saying, and I think I said it when we played before, it's just too big.
I agree. If this was all like little compact, especially since they want you to like treat it like a big open world. If this was all just like compact little challenge areas where it's like, oh, like do this, like every now and then it's like do this thing, and it's very clear what it wants me to do, very clear what the threat is, very clear what the stakes are, and that's I think when it's at its best.
I remember, I mean, it's like the difference between Arkham Asylum and then Arkham Everything Else, where Asylum was all just like tight little rooms and challenges, and the only really open spot was when you were out on the island. But you get the city and everything's just like big, and I just remember the challenge rooms of
I also can't tell what. Let's see, because I feel like he should have seen me. He didn't, so whatever.
I've set up an emergency shutdown at the terminal inside the server farm. You need to trigger it from there
you
and
could
get out.
crouch like right underneath.
I'll keep your exit open till you're
Very
through.
obvious.
Then shut the trap.
Your forehead was like above their crotch, and nothing could see you.
All right, there's a save point. I am going to conclude this. I actually played longer than I thought I would.
Yeah, you played longer than I thought you would.
I
was like, oh yeah, I'll jump on. He'll probably get off between like 9 and 9:30, so I can jump on, chat with him for a little bit, and
Well,
I'll
and then
eat.
you jumped on, and
then you yelled at me because I was talking.
You jumped on, and I was like, oh, it's fun. And then
then you yelled at me for talking.
Kristen said she was working and stuff like that. I was gonna leave at 10, and then I died like right at 10. But I felt like, I don't know, felt like now it's 10:20. Oh right, let's see what's going on. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, tell a friend. Also, check out the links in the description. That's all our social media. Interact with those buttons. Like, share, subscribe, bell, notify, all that stuff. That will keep you up to date with what we are doing, even when we don't know. So that's why you should click those buttons, because when we know, you'll know. And tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, playing Can't Stop. So that should be quick fun. It's like a push your luck little dice rolling game.
Speaking of, I know you're doing your thing, so I can wait till after if you want.
Speaking of what?
It's literally just the word push that made me think of it. Did I send you that beetle fighting game?
Yes.
What'd you think of that? No interest? Are you gone?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember at all.
I thought it looked neat.
I don't remember it.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna back it or not, because there's also that Japanese like octopus game that I really wanted.
Oh yeah.
They're not the same type of game, but they're like similar enough. You should only do one or the other. And the Japanese one's really expensive because you have to pay for shipping and everything. And I was like, if we go to Japan, maybe I'll just find it.
That's my plan. Whenever the world opens back up, hopefully we can go next year. Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Andrew and I will join forces yet again. Maybe play Dead by Daylight. And then Saturday, I don't know, maybe more Kirby's Dream Course. I was telling you earlier, you was at the game.
What?
Like,
it might be my phone sitting on the table.
Like all this electrical noise.
Oh no, that's me. That's my headphones. The cat was messing with my
fighting through the cord. Yeah, I was telling you we should do like a little Kirby's Dream Course championship thing, play each course, and then and we gotta go back to, we talked a long time ago about trying out anime trading card games, but that's neither here nor there.
We had all of your little show bits that you wanted to do, and we've never done any of them.
They're hard to. They're like.
Well, it's also been hard since we only have like 2 days.
Yeah.
That we can do anything.
It's hard to put those together, and then there was just like not a ton of time anyway, so I was like, I'm still working on just like making sure all the gaming stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna bounce. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, hopefully we can get together Friday or Saturday, and then of course drawing Sunday. But as I said, those will be up on all our channels and everything. So if you follow us, you certainly know. I don't know if I'll finish this. This was gonna be my like October thing. I don't hate it. I'll probably keep playing. I don't know if I might do it off camera. I don't know. I need to see how much I have and how quickly. I figure I've made it this far. I might as well like play it on camera, but at the same time, just like, yeah. But I will figure that out, and then you guys will know. So, thanks for watching. And